All right, guys, how we doing there? So I got see, it's 17 February. This is a late night podcast. Um, so maybe you guys will get in the morning. It's just been so busy out there. There's a lot of projects I want to do, and I just hadn't had a chance to do it with the Magic Show. Since the governor last week had down the mask indoors mandate last Thursday, which was the 10th. Now, just so you know, that doesn't mean it's going to be everywhere. So you have to check the places that still require you to wear a mask. For example, like Albertsons, the grocery store. You still have to wear a mask there. But at many places here in Las Vegas or in the state of Nevada, you don't have to wear a mask. Now, I want to get into the Raiders and their future. Particularly Derek Carr, and maybe what some of the tools that they need for them to be more successful in 2022. So I was looking at a report actually on Google News about Derek Carr's future. Okay, it's kind of like up in the air. You heard reports about Derek Carr being issued or offered a 1-year, $20 million deal. Then other reports about he may be traded for like Russell Wilson, okay, or another qualified quarterback. Now, the latest report is the new coach, McDaniels. Let's see here. Josh McDaniels is a big fan of Derek Carr, and he wants to offer Carr an extension. Now, there was some conflicts about that extension where there was supposed to have been a proposed $180 million extension or something to that effect, probably for like 4 or 5 years, which the owner, Mark Davis, did not want to give Carr because he just felt like that, Carr was not deserving of it. Carr, from reports from his brother, okay, his brother David Carr had mentioned that Derek, his brother, was not going to take the $1 million deal. So I think that they worked out a deal, or maybe both the management and Derek Carr can agree on. That being said, from reports that I saw, probably the best deal is a 2-year, like $66 million deal. So that'll be like $33 million a year, or a potential 3-year worth $80 million, okay, that they could potentially do if they decide to keep Carr for a 3rd year. That's what I think that's going to happen, or may happen, or he may end up getting a bonus, just depending on how far he can take the team, okay, but probably the best option I saw is a 2-year, $67 million deal. And that way they can have more cap space to bring in some other players that they need to help Derek Carr out. Okay, maybe one player on defense to help out in the secondary. So that's going to be up to Derek Carr to take that deal. Mark Davis, to be honest with you, I saw is not really a big fan. He mentioned that he's really not a big fan of extending Derek Carr, or he's unsure about keeping Derek Carr after this year. But McDaniels and the other guy, the general manager, Ziegler, okay, I think that they're both in on working out a deal to try to keep Derek Carr. And I can tell you right now, he's not going to get a better deal anywhere else. This is Derek Carr. So that's going to be up to him to take that deal, okay, to see if Derek Carr can take that team further than what he did last year. He did a good job, carried the team on his back, but now I think that they want to see what Derek Carr is going to do once he makes the playoffs, okay? That's even if that's possible, which I do believe that that's possible. Some other notes. With that cap space, the Raiders can do things like try to get a right tackle, bring in a fast, quick receiver like Sammy Watkins or Hawkins is another guy. Baldwin, one of those guys. And also maybe, again, either a free safety or a cornerback on defense, okay? Maybe a backup wide receiver, okay? A veteran, all right? If Drake does not come back, okay, that running back Kenyon Drake, because he had an ankle injury, a serious ankle injury. And the Raiders don't want to give up a bunch of draft picks to get somebody. Okay, maybe get somebody like 32 years old. So more than likely, I think they're going to draft a quarterback. Okay, in the 2022 draft. So that's going to be interesting to see how that goes. Okay, but this is what they want to do with Carr. They want to probably offer him an extension, but maybe a short to possibly near-term deal. I think that'll be just up to him if he wants to take it. But the success, he pretty much controls his own destiny. All right, so that's the biggest thing on Derek Carr and the future of the Raiders. And stay tuned for the next video, because I want to do a video on the draft and some other things like the Bally's Hotel moving down to the Tropicana. Let me know what you think about this video. Subscribe, leave your comments, Cash App, $Winston Spivey if you want to donate.